Hey guys, I have this song in my head and it's by Snow Allegra, and it's that new song, and she was like, what you see you will find what was there the whole time. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know the name of that song. I'm not sure. What up, Lee? I'm not sure what the name of that song is. But hey, Divine Purpose. But it's almost like somebody is seeing what was there the whole time. When you see dum, dum, what was there the whole time. Dum, 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 dum. Hey, Fat, and I ain't seen you in a minute. What's up, Irene? Precious One, the old gang back. Come on in. I don't know. It's about seeing something that was there the whole time. And I don't know. I don't know what you came to do. Let's talk about this. What was there the whole time? Hold on, y'all. And for the record, my sister was talking about some. She was basically like picking at me for wanting an electric frother. Do you see those bubbles? Do you see that fanciness? That's what a USB port frother would do for you. Okay? And I got that thing in December, and I literally just charged it. Fuck off. From December to now, and I just charged it. Yeah, is what the fuck I said. What did, wait, um, you're seeing something that was there the whole time. What was there the whole time? We have Scorpio. There was something that was keeping you in an imbalanced energy. There was something that was preventing you from closing a cycle out. And this was attached. Ooh, collective. This was attached to your abundance. Yes. It's like, if you don't love yourself, I can't give you this abundance. This was literally about self love. If you do not recognize the value of who you are, how can you receive things of a higher value? And what's interesting is, like, when it comes to this 3D world, I feel like the highest vibrational thing that we can attain on this planet is like having a lot of money, having generational wealth. Like, that's the highest that you can attain on this planet. But it's not the highest. And I feel like that's why people get caught up, because they feel like this is the highest thing that you can attain, like having a nice house, having a nice car, which is why they emotionally don't really feel it, and they become greedy because they have to get so much physical things on this 3D to make them feel good. So to make them feel a high vibrational frequency, they have to outsource. And yours was like, no, I need to insource. Like, I need to honor myself. I need to honor myself enough to know when somebody's gaslighting me. I honor myself enough to know when somebody is abusing me. Okay, whether people are taking advantage of me. Hi, beautiful. How are you? I am well. Thank you. Okay. Hello, black person from Russia. I love your hair. Thank you. Yeah, let me send you this too. Hold on. Oop. Who all? Yeah. What's up, Leah? Hey, Aya. You know, right? Nothing like a good old cup of coffee. See, folks be trying to stop your greatness. Trying to stop your greatness. I spoke. You said I'm not playing with people. Ooh, I got a lot of paparazzi in here. Hey, Bama. Let me get these controls out. Hey, Shanira. All right. So, yeah, you had to literally equate your frequency to abundance. And I feel like that could have been the like connect the dots. That could have been one of the dots that you were not connecting, like realizing your worth and your value, like realizing it and equating it to money. That's abundance. Okay, there was no fear to have about that. mm, mm. You show listen. Oops, excuse me, sorry. When I tell you you have been through it, listen, it's so crazy because like when they tell you like when you want peace, prepare for war, it is crazy how people will deliberately try to make you miserable. Like people will go out of their way to make you miserable. Like you, that is literally a thing. You have been through war. And it's like the military, like there's war, they go to war and then at some way after all of this, bloodshed, we make peace or we retain dominance. That's the type of energy that this was giving. Like this is literally like spiritual warfare. I don't know what okay. I don't know what they meant by that. And Scorpio is heavy, so you could have Scorpio in your Pluto. You could have Scorpio in your first house, maybe your seventh house, which deals with relationships. Your first house is your ascendant, maybe your moon, how you deal with your emotions. Your fourth house, based on how you grew up. Maybe even your 10th house on how, like, long term, like, what is it that you were really trying to set for yourself? Like, what's something that you were trying to what's a goal? Like at the end of the day, like what is the purpose? Hey Grace, how are you? Hey Parsha. I think I said that right. So this was literally like that version of you. It's like you literally went through a death. That old version of you literally had to die. Scorpio is death and rebirth. Like you literally went through an entire rebirth. You said you're a Capricorn? Okay. All right, Tell me about this, Scorpio. Ooh, didn't I say transformation? Didn't I say transformation? You have literally healed. And I'm hearing that song by I was wondering maybe if I made you my baby and we do the unthinkable, but does it make us sound crazy? Boy, it would be so beautiful. Either way, I'm saying, if you ask me, I'm ready. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. All right. And then we got Capricorn at the bottom of the deck. Somebody just said they was Capricorn. We got Capricorn at the bottom of the deck. So this was literally like you had to almost like heal from people trying to control you. People like you dealt with a lot of obsessive and possessive. And I almost said oppressive. So you could have dealt with a lot of oppressive, obsessive, and possessive people. A lot of excess. Like people trying to hold on to you. You know, it's like I watched this video. This is like an old video, and they were at, oh God, I feel bad. Now I don't feel bad for laughing because it's kind of funny. But, well, it's not because, like, because of the birds, the poor birds, you know, they ascended, okay? But this guy, they were at the funeral and they were at the cemetery, and you know how like they released the doves, you know, as a symbolism. Well, the guy was holding on to the dove too tight, and when he went to like usher the bird into the sky, the bird just fell back down. So I don't know if this was somebody was trying to do to you, knock the wind out of you. I don't know, but it's almost like you had to play dead or something like that. You said crazy. I felt like it. Mm-hmm. That's what it kind of seemed like. Yeah, these are definitely your relationships. Your relationships were really trying. It's like they were trying to knock the fire out of you. You know, like if it's like horses. Like horses, there was this thing like somebody said something about, or I read something about how horses can like run until their heart gives out. Hey, Pickles. And I feel like somebody was trying to basically like get you to ride, like get you to perform for them, or to get you to, I don't know, like they wanted your heart to give out. Why would they? Ooh, collective. What type of people was dealing with? Because you have half of what they don't have. Like you have a half that this person is missing. Okay, because we have the number 11, right? And then we have the number 5, right? So that gives me like the Five of Pentacles, okay? And I feel like this person, what you have, it's like it plays some type of mental game on them that they try to project. With the Five of Cups, this person doesn't want to, it's like they don't want to relieve some pain. They don't want to relive some type of pain in order for them to heal. So they cause chaos in other people's lives with the Five of Wands. You said, damn. You said you experienced this last week. Yeah, so it's like somebody is mad that you are able to do with less. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody is like, you have somebody in their feelings and projecting because a lot of people sold their soul for the stuff that they got. I don't know what in the world is going on in this reading, but a lot of people sold a piece of themselves in order to get what they got. Mm-hmm. So this is the type of person that would rather inflict than to deal with. Mm-hmm. It's like they were coming at you so crazy it was hard for you to pinpoint what this person was actually doing, because it's just like, it's like when you want to avoid a gator, when you want to avoid that reptile, you got to run in zigzags because they can only see straight ahead. So because you was moving forward and you was moving straight ahead, it was hard for you to kind of see what was being done on the side of you because you're looking forward. And I feel like the universe was trying to say, hey, no, listen, we need you to have a bird's eye view. We need you to be looking ahead. We need you to be looking to the side. We need you to be looking to the other side. We also need your intuition is going to let you know what's going on behind your back. Okay? But we need all three of your eyes to see all three directions. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like what was going on. Because this is giving me, you had a lot of robbers. And every time I used to work at a bank, this is giving me almost like set it off. Every time that you would try to balance the checkbook, it's like the numbers weren't adding up. You were always at a deficit. It's like the cashiers have to cash out their drawers at the night and put them back in the vault. But they got to make sure that the same money that they had in the morning, that they have given out and that they've received, that drawer has to be balanced out. And I feel like your drawer was never balancing out, and you had to realize what was being spent, where your outgoings were, and how much it was costing you. Hey, Lindsay. Okay, Irene. Hey, Lindsay. Mm-hmm. This is what was teaching you discipline. This is what was, by you being able to see this, by you being able to see who was stealing from you, you could cut them off. You could fire them. Okay? You could do whatever, like you could have got, push them out. Mm-hmm. Because it's almost like they ain't have no business. It's not that they didn't have no business being there. It could have been that they didn't have any business staying there. Yeah, but I feel like you were being guided. It's like it's some funny business going on, and it's so funny because I've been singing the sketch for with Shantae Moore, Ron Isley, and Kales. Like I've been singing that sketch for a minute, and now y'all, I feel like y'all been like, what the hell is going on? Up in this home. And you have people always got a quick response. People always got a quick answer. People quick with their words, and they try to talk themselves out of something that you already see. So it's giving me like you really had to not allow what somebody was saying change the reality of the shit that they were doing. Oh, thank you, Raymond. Oh, random. Oh, I said Raymond random. Thank you, random. You said, well, every time somebody asks about me, either for a job or they want me working for them, somehow this guy just tell them stuff that I don't do. He had to get me fired. Somebody was on some real funny business. I can tell you that. And see, it was all to. It's like somebody didn't want you to have control over your life. They wanted to be the ones to dominate you. This is a do as I say, not as I do type of person, a my way or the highway. And I feel like you could have been like, yo, chill. Like, you're coming at me kind of crazy. Just relax. Just chill out. All right? Like I'm with whatever the flow you with. Like, just go with the flow. Like, you don't have to come at me all crazy. And what you wasn't realizing, or maybe what you wasn't picking up, is that this person was coming at you crazy because, like, it's like, it's not like they were just coming at you crazy. They had a motive. This person's motive was to force themselves. Yeah, this person is very forceful. They were trying to force themselves in your life. It's like they are a a backup actor and they were trying to make themselves the main character. And it's like, no, you're just a piece to my puzzle. You're just maybe a piece of the journey that I need to experience. But somebody was literally trying to keep you in their life. And because of that, it's like they were trying to literally, they were holding you back. This could have been financially, okay? They could have been like psychically abusing you. Oh my God, this person, they knew no bounds. Any opportunity that this person had to come against you or to maybe belittle you, it's like they took every opportunity that they could to come at you, to try to disrupt your peace. It's like this person would do shit physically and then they were trying to fuck up your psyche. They took every opportunity. You said, as I continue to heal, this read is triggering me, but it's giving me the clarity I always wanted. I'm glad. I'm glad. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, that's why a lot of people don't heal, because they don't want to relive the things that they've been through, so they don't get the mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't want to heal because they don't want to go through that pain again. Some people just be like, whatever, right? So they don't want to relive that abandonment, because it's like, well, damn, if you leave, like, maybe you were this person's only friend, or maybe you were their only good friend, and it's like, if you leave, then I ain't gonna have nobody. Ooh. I mean, and you know what's crazy, like you could want to get mad, but it's like when you realize that even the most weakest people have the deepest like they have triggers too, they have trauma too, they just acted out in a fucked up way. You're able to give them grace. You're still able to give them grace. But this person, they went too far in this whole plot and scheme to try to keep you. Like, they really went too far. Like, and that's why I was saying, like this person was an extremist because they did the most. They were obsessive over you, constantly watching you, possessive, trying to hold on to you. And what was the other one I said? Obsessive, possessive, and oppressive. It's like they were, but they were doing it in such an abusive way. Okay, they were literally doing it in such a abusive way. You understand? Daryl, who your wife? I'm always the first to admit when and what I'm projecting. People don't want to expect the truth, and people don't want to. You must mean accept the truth, and I'm one of them. You said I'm your wife? Wow. Don't I have to agree to that? Don't I have to agree to being your wife? Like, I like this shit, but this shit be thick as fuck. If not, that's like kidnapping. You trying to kidnap me? Hmm? You ain't gonna be waiting out there in the bushes now, is you? I'm kidding. So yeah, I feel like now that you understand, it's like this deeper understanding is allowing you to give them grace, but it's also giving you a deeper understanding of the human mind. It's giving you a deeper understanding of the core of some of the seeds that, or some of the trees, or some of the roots that people are rooted from. It's almost like y'all could, I don't know, y'all could like a lot of psychology. Y'all could like how the human mind, or y'all could like how people's minds work. Like some of you guys could people watch or something like that. But I feel like by you understanding the root cause of why this person did what they did, it allows you closure, but in a peaceful resolution type of way, because you can acknowledge their pain. You're not validating it, right? You're not, I don't want to say validating it, because you are validating it. Like, I understand that you've been through some shit, but you're not excusing it. You're not saying, like, I understand that you've been through some shit, but how you treated me, what you did to me was unjustified. And see, that's what you're holding them accountable for. And it's also because I didn't treat you like that. I didn't retaliate. I didn't get you back. I kept it moving, but you literally kept trying to antagonize me. And that is what is allowing you to see them for who they are, but also recognizing, understanding, and validating what they've been through. Okay? But see, now that you have that understanding, you are in this energy of like no longer giving people passes. Okay? Like you're no longer giving people passes at all. Yeah. Hey, Spicy. So that's what you're not excusing. You're not excusing that anymore. Because I really feel like by you excusing it is what was allowing you to overlook red flags when it came to getting to know people and having people in your access and not cutting them off. And I use the parachute analogy. Um, Oh, I did it on TikTok. I had used a parachute, the parachute. Oh my God, not the parachute, the parachute analogy on my TikTok, because it's like, listen, at some point, once you hit a certain level, it's meant for you to take off, right? And if this person is panicking or doing all of this shit, if y'all skydiving and this person don't have their parachute, you can't really hold on to them because maybe that parachute don't can't hold on to both of y'all's weights. But it's like sometimes when you come into people's lives and they're not trying to pull out their own parachute, they're just trying to hang on for yours, but they're hanging on for dear life and you trying to make sure y'all both make it, that's gonna fuck up the landing. Okay, so that's gonna put you in an area that maybe you shouldn't have been in. But had this person not been tagging along you, I need y'all to catch this analogy because it's speaking. Okay, certain people, because of the weight that they carry, will have you in certain lifestyles. Okay, they will have you doing certain things that go against what you truly are trying to become or who you're truly trying to be. Okay, so you are hanging on to people that are dead weight, that did not properly plan for themselves. And see, a lot of time the universe needs to move you out of the way because karmic debt is also the things that people have done. Okay, every time, and I had to remember this. Ooh, y'all, hold on one second. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. All that water. I'll be right back. My apologies about that. Congratulations, J Wood, JC Wood. Okay, so well, I don't know why that's taking up so much. So getting back to it, like you had to recognize how people were, it's like what were they doing in their lifestyle to get them in those situations. And I really feel like going back to help people that are making the same mistakes was literally weighing you down, because again it was putting you back in an environment that you were trying to get out of. Okay, it was making you make, certain choices, always coming to somebody rescue or whatever it was slowing you down because you kept having to go back to help certain people. Okay, so it's like now if you don't have your parachute, no, you can't get on mine, you can't, you're no longer carrying literally anybody else's weight. Like literally you're no longer carrying anybody else's weight at all. And it's like, listen, we both going on, but like when I pull that parachute and I go up, you know what I'm saying, and I come down with this landing, like if that's not where you are, you can't land where I'm landing. So now understanding that and how that showed up in these people's lives or the things that they were doing, this is literally like this cycle is closed out, and it's closed out again in a peaceful way. You literally just don't fuck with them. Okay, and it don't matter how big or how small of what they did is. The fact is that they did it. And what's even more eye opening is that they kept doing it, they continued to do it. Let's talk about that. You said you stopped overextending. I'm hearing the closer I get to you, the more you make me smile. What is this? What does it say? Honoring the ending. And look, enjoying the silence. Enjoying the silence. That's what y'all are doing. You are in a place of peace. By giving me all you got. Your love has captured me over and over again. I try to tell myself that we could never be more than friends. And all the while inside I knew it was real. The way you make me feel. Yeah, y'all not veering off of nowhere. Y'all stayed on course. Okay? People were trying to get you to veer off. Okay? They were trying to get you to veer off. Cause it's like, damn. They was like, oh, I don't want. Why did like people just did not want you to have this shit? Why did they not want y'all to have this? Because when you got up and they didn't, it would show what they was doing. Okay? When you got up and they could not, it would show you what they were doing. Mm-hmm. When y'all went somewhere and you could pay for it and this person couldn't, it would show you what they was doing, what they were investing in. I'm hearing party like a rock star. Somebody could have been, you know, somebody could have been living the life of that rock star life. Okay? Yeah, somebody was out here partying, playing with death. Yes, that was confirmation. Mm-hmm. Y'all be careful drinking and driving. Okay? Be careful of drinking and driving. If you are too intoxicated to get behind the wheel, if you know you have had too many drinks, okay, monitor. Everything is in moderation. Do not be overzealous, okay? Because sometimes when you are inebriated, it won't allow you to see a trap that you are going into. What was the trick? Mm-mm. It's like somebody was literally trying to veer you off course, like giving you the wrong directions, giving you the wrong advice. Um, it's like, hey, if you turn this way, we'll get there 20 minutes faster. And in reality, what it would have done is it would have made you miss The seats, the you know what I'm saying, you brought tickets to go see this show, it will make you miss the show. And maybe you could have been the honorary guest. You know, you had the best seats or whatever. So it's like this person was like purposefully trying to delay you. It's like somebody knew what they was doing. Okay? They knew what they were doing. And they knew it was only a matter of time before they got caught. Yes. See, but this is the thing. You gave you gave zero fucks way too soon. It's like they were trying to delay you, but the real crazy part about it is that they ran out of time. I am Chris, thank you. These folks ran out of time. And that's the gag. Oh my God. Yo, how about a show? How about an ending to a show? How about a grand finale? How about that? You try to literally delay somebody. So it's like behind the curtain scenes. Like maybe you didn't have the what do you call those things? What do you call those things? The props. Like maybe you didn't have the props, right? And this person maybe put them somewhere else or they hid them because they knew how much you needed them in the show, and you end up having the best show without them. It's literally giving the show must go on. It's like you improvised. And that's that magician. Like you improvise, you use one of your other resources to strengthen another resource. Mm-hmm. I was like, yes, yes. And yeah, that's what you did. See, I feel like this people think that they have, it's like you taught somebody, you showed somebody that I don't need you. It's like I don't need you. And they thought that they were the most important. I don't know, it's like people, you make people feel good that they forget their role in your life. It's like they try to act like they are main characters and they're not. They're like supporting cast or something like that. You are the main character. And like you make people feel so good they forget their role. They feel like they're entitled to you. And then that's how they become, they latch on to you. And then they try to get you to do what they want you to do. But you was like, well, I don't want to do that. And matter of fact, I don't need you. And they were not expecting that. People wasn't expecting you to just pick up and zazazoo like that. Okay, you zazazoo. You zazazoo somebody. Literally get off that pedestal. I didn't put you there. I listen, you listen. It's like somebody should have been in the audience and it's like a wedding, right? And they thought they would have been a part of the bridal party and it's like, no, you just RSVP. You are a guest. Mm-hmm. Somebody could have been trying to come between a union. Literally. Like this will be the motherfucker that show up. Stop. And then everybody look back and they're like, but I love you. I love you. And then y'all look at the pastor or whoever is ordaining the unionship, and y'all like continue. And it's like everybody acts like that person's not there. Like nobody looks at that person. Now all you're gonna hear is Zazazu. You know what I'm saying? You hit them with that Zazazu. Hell yeah, I picked that up earlier. Yes, Lord will rebuke clinging. Uh-huh. Motherfuckers had me in between magic and shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you hit them with that Zazazu. And it says, look, they can't hide what you already know, and you already know that they not shit. Okay? You already know that. What did I just say? There is no honor amongst thieves. That is the most. Listen, first of all, if there was honor, none of y'all would be stealing. If there was honor, you wouldn't be stealing. I don't want it. It's like people will steal and they be like, well, I did it because, you know, trying to come up with some type of sob story. I don't know. And see, you know that this person, they're not psychic, they're psychotic. They are not psychic, they are psychotic. Because the craziest part is for you to try to force yourself into my life or to force me to be in your life. It's like, do you not see how crazy that sounds? You know, it's like when I broke up, I had to break up with somebody, and it was like, this one, it wasn't, that shit was eye opening as fuck. When I tell you it hit me with them one of them, I bet you didn't see that coming, and I didn't. I did not. I was flabbergasted. I was flabbergasted. Okay, I was a perplexed. My spirit was a vexed. And I said, oh Lord, no, what's next? You know what I'm saying? So, why did I say that? Yeah, there is no honor amongst thieves because if that was the case, people wouldn't do what they were doing. And you already know that about these people. Mm-hmm. Okay? And it's like they're trying to, now is this, what is this imprisonment? Is this what they're trying to do with the collective? No, their world is crumbling. Their world is crumbling. It's like a lotus flower. Like you are a lotus flower. And that means that you have been through the trenches. You have been through it. Okay? And you know, I don't know how, but it's like you come into this person's life to show them how to clean themselves through the dirty water, because lotus flowers, they grow in murky water, but they come up and they're clean and they're beautiful, right? So you literally show people how to clean their lives, okay, how to get rid of all of that gunk and junk. You show them. And it's like now, you know, because of what they have done, the way that the universe is coming at them is masculine. Because you were the feminine energy. You were the one nurturing them, trying to help them to heal. That was you. And now, because we're all about balance, now that you have balanced your energy out and you stop overgiving, you stop entertaining bad behavior, now the universe is coming in and they're hitting them with that thunder. Okay? It is going to be very aggressive because it's masculine energy. It is going to be very chaotic because that's what an unbalanced masculine energy is. Okay, so this person did things in an unbalanced energy, and now they are going to reap the imbalanced energy of what they have created. This is literally reaping what you have sown. And ain't gonna be no, it's like there is nothing that this person's going to be able to do. They are going to have to just go through this and go with it. There is nothing that they can do. There is nothing but sit there and take it. I didn't say it. Okay. Look, it says fall down 7, get up 8. They're going to take it. They're going to keep taking it. It's like the universe is about to break them. They are about to be broken down. Look, God helps anyone who disrespects the queen. Hell have no fury. Okay? Hell have no fury. They about to find out. They are about to find out. Okay? You do not come for a divine feminine. You do not come in between the love that she is meant to have. All of this is feminine energy. And I know that y'all like, JMJ, what are the masculines? Yeah, the masculines, when they recognize who that feminine is, they do the work to ascend to her frequency. Not yours, theirs. That's why you don't entertain toxic behavior. See, if this was the person that you are aligned with, and even people, period, this can be romantic or platonic, you do not assimilate to other people's energy. You don't assimilate to that environment. You observe it. Is this something that is healing for me? Is this something I need to walk away from? Okay, next experience. Okay, next experience. That's how this cycle is supposed to be. But for this person to, they about to get it. It's like when y'all get home and somebody about to get a beat and you like, oh, you finna get in trouble. Ooh, mm-hmm. Yeah. And see, this person can't clench to you no more and share that trauma or share that karma. They can't clench to you no more. You was always there to bail this person out, whether it was romantically or platonically, whatever it is. You were always there to bail this person out. And they always thought you would be there. They never thought that you would leave them. But just in case, for a security package, let me go ahead and start introducing you to a whole bunch of trauma so that you just get familiarized with this and you never stand up. So that was the convenience package that they had. So that's why y'all are like, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. What you see, you will find. What was there the whole time? Dun, 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 dun. So that's, you're seeing this. You're seeing that this was there, that these type of people were around you the whole time. Ooh. All right, so I want to do, let me do a TM stamp. Let me see who we're going to start with first. All right, so we starting with earth signs first with the primary as Capricorn. And we are talking about abundance with this one, Big Cap. Big earth signs. We talking about earth signs. Oh, let me do, oh, is it 54, 31? Or maybe 54, 31. All right. Earth signs, y'all got big Capricorn energy. Let's see what's going on with y'all. Cause y'all like, move over. This my car. Y'all like, let me get in the driver's seat. Hey, Crystal, what's going on with these Earth signs? Yes, look at this. Jupiter energy again. Y'all got Jupiter twice. Okay, y'all like, Give me that back. Give me that back. Now get your ass out. Y'all are detaching from toxic and karmic environments. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, Star. What is this? Yeah, people was trying to, I don't know. What is this? Whew. This is like a contract that you sign when you're young, or like when you don't really know the law of attraction, law of physics. It's like they try to, somebody could have came in to recruit you when you, before you knew the law. And it's like they were, I don't know, this person, it's like they wanted to make sure you always remembered something. It's like it's giving me real greasy energy. Like, nah. Listen, this, if you want the fast way, like this, how you get this. Nah. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Cause once you get this, you ain't gotta worry about the other shit. Yeah. So no, just follow the plan like this, right? And don't tell nobody that that's the plan. And then once you done with this shit, then you let me know. The whole time they fucking video recording this shit, and they gonna call the cops once they find out that you at that location. And then while the cops arresting you, they grabbing the bag of jewels. It's like they wanted you to steal something for them. You said earth sign here. I don't, does that resonate? Or maybe they was doing that to you. It's like somebody was trying to set you up to do something so they can sneak away and get the bag, but you wasn't even there stealing. Like, let's say like you say, yeah, okay, let's say like you at the ATM and you withdrawing money, right? And some way, somehow, it's like this person is actually like robbing you, but then you get labeled as a suspect. And as the police are driving you off, they forgot the bag full of money that the people was actually stealing. So that's why I keep saying be mindful and be watchful of your environment, of your surroundings. Okay? I'm telling you, somebody had this shit ironed out. Somebody was about to make you take the whole fall. They planned everything about this shit. Okay, yeah, you get right here, and then they get right here, and see, it's gonna be easy. This person gonna be preoccupied, and we gonna take off with the violin. We gonna take off with their frequency. We gonna take off with their abundance. Somebody was sure trying. Oh, Capricorn and the Jupiter energy. Somebody was trying to rob y'all. Somebody was trying to keep you in the po house. How is collective feeling about this person now? This was really hard for you to walk away from. I'm also picking up a lot of fixed sign energy: Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. This fixed sign energy, this is really hard for you to walk away from. But it's almost like you needed to. This was something that was an emergency. Okay? I'm getting that every time I try to leave, something keeps holding me back, telling me I need you in my life. It's like, oh my God, I'm telling you, this person was walking you right into a fucking trap. And you didn't even see this shit coming. What were they setting up for the collective? What were they setting up for earth signs? What the fuck is this shit? What were they setting up for y'all? It's giving stick up. It's giving, I'm gonna take you for everything you got. I ain't gonna lie, somebody almost kind of wanted to bury you. Drown out that childhood. Somebody was coming for your mind. They were coming for your emotions. They were coming for, it's like somebody was literally trying to, you know what? It's like somebody was trying to get you to lash out, like crash the fuck out. It's almost like, why were they trying to get y'all to crash out? This is all karmic energy, by the way. This is all karmic energy. It's almost as if somebody ran out of money and they were trying to like get some type of insurance. This could have something to do with some type of legal contract or a spiritual contract. It's like you had these karmic energies plotting against you so that they can take whatever this was that you was coming into. Ten of Cups, your happiness. Cause it's like, I ain't gonna lie, this person did this before. Cause look, you see how there's two skull heads? This person did this before. And I feel like, well, maybe the first one didn't work. Or hold on, let me just leave two right there so people don't see too many skulls in this cap. I mean in this chalice. It's like, okay, let me let people know that I'm ready for new, I'm ready for rebirth. Like I'm out here, tending to the garden. So when somebody walked by, it's almost like somebody thought they had this shit ironclad planned out. It's really giving a complete setup. Hold on, let me get these other decks real quick. Let me see what this person was trying to fucking do. What was this person trying to do? Oh, I gotta hurry. I'm still on earth signs. What was this person trying to do? Take your money. I know what I'm talking about. Somebody was trying to take your money, take your stability, take your finances, take your inheritance. We got lust. Didn't I say karmic energy? So that you wouldn't have, or that you wouldn't step into this power. They were trying to keep you in a karmic cycle. based off of a whole bunch of fucking lies. Why are they trying to keep these people in the cycle? And then I gotta move on, because god damn. One, because you are a pure hearted person. You don't come with any contingencies. You don't come with any hidden agendas, is what I really meant. You don't come with any hidden agendas. And it's almost like people find it hard to believe. It's like their mind, because it's so toxic, cannot rationalize that good people exist. So they try to make you be a bad person, so when they do shit to you, it don't make them feel bad, because like they've already they've already had this idealism in their head. So since they have that mindset, since that's how they see you now, they're creating, okay, they're creating that which what they see. So this person is delusional as fuck. They are so delusional. This person might have a mental disorder. 'Cause how do you do that? All right, Capricorn, but y'all taking y'all's, all right, Earth signs, but y'all taking y'all was really dealing with the devil. Okay, the major arcana for Capricorn is the devil. Y'all was really dealing with the devil. Okay, y'all took out the boogeyman. Okay, Earth signs, y'all took the boogeyman out. All right, let me see who's next. We got fire signs. Okay, fire signs. We got oh my god, we have fucking Jupiter again. All right, big one for the fire signs is Aries, and that is gonna be starting at 107:17. Okay. All right, fire signs. Y'all are, I really feel like y'all have come out of this. You could have Libra placement somewhere. If we're talking about North Node, because I feel like y'all are headed forward to your abundance. If we're talking about North Node energy, that will put your South Node in Libra. So you guys have literally been through the trenches, okay? You have been through it. And now I'm hearing NDRE, right direction. Headed in the right direction. I can see the light of day. I got love as my protection. There's an angel showing me the way. So y'all could actually have like your spirit team, your protection at this point, fire signs, is on fleek. You always say you're sapiosexual. Yeah, y'all's I don't know, you're just, listen, fire signs, y'all on fire. Okay? What's going on with fire signs? Being led by big Aries. And you know what? Aries is the youngest zodiac sign, period. And it's also the youngest fire sign. So I really feel like a lot of childlike energy. I feel like a lot of creativity coming in. New experiences, okay? A lot of that is coming in for you guys as well. Some of y'all also may be traveling. Okay? Y'all are definitely getting out of this damn hermit mode. If y'all have been in that house, it's because you have been doing a lot of, it's like you've been finishing the puzzle. Like you had a lot of puzzle pieces that you had to piece together. Okay? And sometimes you need to like spread the puzzles out. Like you got some people that have a puzzle and they spread it out and group what looks alike, like group the pieces that look alike together. And I feel like that's maybe what you had to do, but you needed room to spread all of the pieces out. So maybe that's what you guys could have been going through, fire signs, needing room to spread the pieces out. That make you think of a horror film, don't it? I got the window open. Damn, coming up Sagittarius, clarifying Virgo energy. So we got the Hermit in reverse, and then we have Sagittarius energy is Temperance. Okay, so you have done all of the healing work that you needed to do up until this point. All right, and now this healing has put you definitely in a frequency of flow. Okay, you are more in charge and in control of your emotions. Okay, because one thing about fire signs, sometimes they can act too quick on their emotions. Okay, so sometimes you might be a hothead. Maybe you're learning to slow down your temper. Maybe you're learning to not let everything rattle you up and get you so bent out of shape, because fire signs is that, fire signs, they're very fiery. Okay, so maybe you're learning how to calm down your emotions and not let people get the best of you. I also feel like because of you're in this frequency of flow, you are going to be, I don't know, it's kind of almost giving me like you don't realize that you're exactly where you need to be, even though it don't look like it. So a lot of times fire signs, they're very passionate, they're very creative, and a lot of times even even the fire signs can sometimes be like a Virgo, and they can spend too much time on the details of something, which can kind of restrict the flow of how it should come in. Okay, so fire signs have learned to take their time. Okay, she said, take your time, what's the rush? He said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. That's by Leon Thomas. It's called Mutt. But it's like, yeah, like take your time. That we don't need to rush, because sometimes you can actually put yourself in a position that now you're gonna have to work yourself out of. So it's like, don't go into things maybe blindly. Trust your intuition as well, because maybe what looks good is not. Maybe get some more information about how you're doing things before you're doing them. But all of this taught you, yeah. Mm-hmm. I also see you guys are going to be making a lot more, you're going to be making more financial choices wiser. You're going to be making wiser financial choices as well. But I also see, because, and this could be with finances, and this is also could be with energy. I also see this energy because you've learned to recognize where you're spending your time. This is what has accumulated your financial abundance. Yeah, it's like your internal is literally about to reflect your external. So just like that's literally what this healing journey is about. If we're still holding on to hurt, we are creating hurtful experiences until we wake up from that hurt. So now that you have done the healing work, you are going to now start um, living and having a reality of healing experiences. So this is good shit for you. I almost called you guys Aquarius and Sagittarius, but this is good for you, fire signs. Big Aries leading the way. And it's really I don't know, it's like you guys, yes, y'all have, this is a big win for Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the planet. Sagittarius, excuse me, is a zodiac sign for Jupiter. So this talks about abundance, and fire signs. This is going to be the most abundant time of your life right now. When I'm telling you that iron is hot, that iron is hot. Okay, it's like you guys are about to be striking gold. And what's so interesting is it's kind of almost like, well, when did this happen? See, with fire signs being like optimistic and creative and open and kind of free, with fire signs already exuding that, it's like they have this sense of, it's like, I don't know, even even when they're at their lowest of optimism, they're still very optimistic. Does that make sense? So even as you were going through it, it didn't necessarily look like you were going through it, because it's like you bounce back, whether you see it differently, you start catching on real quick and seeing shit differently, whether you pick yourself up a lot quicker. But that, and I think that's why Sagittarius are that, because they pick themselves up quicker. Like people might see them as reckless or moving too fast, and that's the offset that they have to work on. Okay, because that centaur, that half man half horse, wants to be on movement, and it's about knowing when to move, knowing when to strike the iron hot. And you guys have literally played this perfectly, because the iron is hot. Fire signs, what's your advice? Your advice is to keep it in love. Like, keep everything that you do with love in your heart. Okay, remember that, because sometimes this world can make things appear than what they are, and that's why you have lower vibrational frequencies. I call them the recruiters. That's why you have so many recruiters. Oh my god, think about how recruiters go to like lower neighborhoods to recruit people for to join their army, or join their war, join their football team. They go to lower areas, like lower economic areas. So be mindful of people trying to recruit you into their lifestyle. Like, remember why you started it. Okay? Keep a grateful heart and you won't be able to go wrong. And also that remember, like, I don't know, it's like, remember what this taught you, remember who you are. So remember the power in you, but also like how you stay grounded is remembering the power, and remember what type of responsibility comes with that. Okay? All right, fire signs. How did I do? Okay, I did pretty well. Now we finna go to who we finna go to now? Well, should I just do it like this? Yeah. Who we finna go to now? We did earth signs already. Okay. Pisces. I should have said it because I saw it. Damn it, I should have said it. All right, so Pisces is standing up for the water signs. And we're starting at 118. 10. I normally don't do this too often, but y'all like this segment of it? Y'all feeling this? All right, so Pisces, so water signs, learning Pisces. Y'all have went through a lot. With this Saturn, oh my God, y'all have had to learn a very tough lesson. Ooh, a very tough lesson when it comes to being disciplined and discerning. And it's so funny because I was going to make a video that says you now have discerning love, and that's what Pisces had to learn, discerning love. And I'm hearing Luther Vandross, any love, everybody needs the dun dun dun, any love, any love, cause I know. So any love by Luther Vandross could be significant. It's like, I really feel like water signs, you had to stop like accepting breadcrumbs, and you had to stop breadcrumbing yourself. I feel like it's one thing to be grateful, but it's another thing to be grateful for crumbs, for less than, because that's teaching people how to treat you. Like, I feel like you had to be mindful of, like, people was like coming with a half a cake, and they go in your kitchen and they make 3 plates and they go home, and they're not even thinking about, like, maybe you got a meal prep, maybe how this food is supposed to ration off, or how you're supposed to portion this food for yourself. They just came in. Well, I gave them a slice of the pie from Auntie Joanne's house. They should have been okay with that, but they had some ribs and that they cooked this and they cooked that, and now they leaving with about 3, 4 plates. But at the same time, when they came with that piece of pie, when people come with half, then it don't mean that they're gonna automatically give you more, okay, in the long term. So that don't mean that you start already extending what they're giving. If they're showing you what they giving you and they've been consistently showing you that, then it ain't gonna get no more than that. So you have to ask yourself, like, why are you staying in certain situations that you know ain't gonna give you what you want? Okay. And that's what Spice Girl said. If you want to be my lover, okay, you gotta get with the program. You have got to get with the program. So that could be where water signs are. Let's see what's going on with water signs. You said yes, matching energy. Irene, Pisces, Moon Gang. That resonate with y'all? With y'all water signs? Yeah, y'all got this discerning love. Y'all not taking any old type of love no more. Okay, because what that was doing was setting you up for taking a bare minimum and trying to make do with that. Look, what did I say? Y'all have completely gone through a transformation. It's like this taught you, like, you got a breakthrough. This was a very, cause I think I'm just about over being your girlfriend. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. It's over. Yeah, this is like y'all knowing when to cut the ties. Okay? No, you may not. You're learning when to cut the ties. Mm-hmm. Walking away from it. And it's because, like, a lot of you guys have outgrown. The eighth house gives, like, the lust for life, like it can do investments, and like it's giving me the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Investments, capitalism, mystery, what does it say? Mysteries, obsessions. Like, y'all have outgrown this stuff. So it's like with the fourth house, why do you want to repeat that environment? Why do you want to repeat that? You don't. Like, you work hard to build a sense of security and stability within your life. And with this Mars energy in Libra, this took a lot of force because you are a mutable sign. And sometimes mutable signs can get comfortable. Okay. And it's not even, they get comfortable because it's like they procrastinate. So, like, mutable signs, it can be hard for them to make a decision. Like, sometimes they can straddle the fence. And I feel like what water signs have had to learn with this Pisces being the honorary guest is to go with what they are discerning. Like, what is their discernment? What is their intuition telling them? You said, sing it, baby girl. Oh, thank you. And your intuition was telling you that you had to drop it, like you had to drop these people like hot pockets. Especially sneaky. Like, I feel like people was just doing some real underhanded sneaky shit. What's going on with these water signs? Aries, y'all had, listen, I'm telling y'all, Emperor in reverse, karmic energy, people that were trying, oh my God, people that were robbing you. Okay, these are karmics that were looking at you as the Empress. They were looking at you as the vault. Okay, they were looking at you as the cash prize. And this is multiple people. And I really feel like there was a sense of I don't know, like you guys could either have a youthful spirit or y'all could have been around older people. But it's almost like people felt like they know best. It's like it's something about maybe either your age or your youthfulness that made people think that they could treat you like a child. It's almost like they were, you said very true. Yeah, it's almost like people were trying to control you. And I'm hearing that. And don't tell me what to do, and don't tell me what to say. You don't own me. It's almost like, hey, listen. I'm trying to get them to act in line, so you go ahead and go with this real quick. I need y'all to go with this. And I feel like every time, I'm not gonna lie, what's that song? Every turn around, every now and then. It's like every time you turned around, somebody was going through something, or something was happening. Every time you turned around, it was some bullshit going on. And it's like, oh, I can't even focus. You had so many me's. What has changed about water signs? What's changed about water signs? You're. All right, I'm not Captain Save a Hoe. That's what changed about water signs. Water signs say they're not. Listen, don't save her. They don't want to be saved. Mm-hmm. Because it's almost like, bruh, like, you keep calling me. You don't give a damn about what I got going on. Or you keep needing me. It's almost like you got fed up with people either always asking you something, never checking in with you, or it's like you got tired of always hearing about the drama that they had going on. It's giving something like that. Yeah, like you couldn't build for yourself because you over here trying to help somebody else out of a situation, trying to give to them when they in need. It's almost like for feminists, it's like they were trying to keep you in your masculine energy so that you wouldn't align with a masculine. You know why? Because you like to, I'm telling y'all, I think I said this on TikTok. It's like you like to help people, but sometimes that can put you in a trap. Because, like, let's say if you driving and you see a car alongside of the road and you want to help them, but little did you know that that's their setup. I keep getting this setup energy. Like, people try to act like they need help to set you up so that you can always give to them because you see that they're in need and you don't realize how much is depleting you. Yeah, so that's what y'all learned. Okay? I did that pretty good. Alright, let's go to last but not least, air signs. We're going to start it at 129, 44. Alright, so we got air signs. Let's see who's leading the air signs. Oh my God. Y'all keep, I'm rolling these dice and y'all keep getting Jupiter energy. Okay. Let me get one for air signs. Bringing out fire. What's going on, air signs? Y'all can have fire or earth placements. We got Gemini. All right. So Gemini is standing up for air signs. You said, yes, ma'am, facts. I've always been asking for a helping hand, yet when I needed it, there was none. And that's why I got back on the road. Trauma just not for me. I finally got tired of being tired of other folks' mess. That's what that's literally giving. That is literally what that's giving. And I remember one time, this was kind of recent, me and my dad, we didn't get into it, but I set a very stern boundary. And I know it offended him. And I told him, I was like, I am done. I'm done taking care and raising your kids. I'm done. Y'all fix that. And he was like, no, no, these are your kids. These are your problems. You can set boundaries with them. I'm setting a boundary that I'm not going to keep fixing up everybody else's mess. That's what this energy is giving me. All right, what's going on with the air signs? That could have been for water signs or air signs. Air signs, y'all feel like funny business has been going on. Okay. I feel like you guys have been also been in this energy of, you know what? It is giving new age of Aquarius, and Aquarius is an air sign. And I feel like things have been revealed, or you've been finding some truths about certain things. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like air signs, you could have had to learn a lesson of what true loyalty is. Like who's truly for you. You said give Scorpio some love. We down bad. What are you talking about? I'm picking up the energy, fam. Yeah, there was somebody over here blocking you. Water signs. I mean air signs. There was somebody blocking you, and you had to find out who it is. And it's so funny because there's this video that I did on TikTok, and I have on my gray robe, and I said for some of y'all it was your friends. Y'all's friend groups were blocking you. These are the people that should have been supporting you, and they were like resisting the evolution of you. Like you had a lot of haters in the bunch. And the sister sign for Gemini is Sagittarius. The sister sign for Cancer is Capricorn. And the sister sign for, wait, that's water. That's water. Capricorn. Maybe Virgo, I think, or Taurus. The sister sign for Scorpio is Taurus, and the sister sign for Pisces is Virgo. That's it. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Capricorn, a Gemini, a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aquarius. Virgo is Pisces. Yep. You're full. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody was blocking you. They were trying to disenfranchise you. Okay? It's like somebody didn't want you to get to the promised land. Somebody didn't want you to get to the finish line. And it's almost like you beat them at their own game. It's like I'm hearing beat it, beat it. No one's supposed to be defeated. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right, and just beat it. Beat it. Okay. So it's kind of like it's like kind of like doing it smooth though. It's like you beat him, but you was smooth. You know, like a smooth criminal. Okay. Now somebody about to have more problems than what they bargained for. Yeah, somebody mess with. It's like, okay, so this, listen to me now. Hear me out. It's like messing with a mob kid and not knowing that that child is a child of a mobster, right? So you go picking on them, and this kid don't even know that their parents are in the mob, or they don't even know that they got a relative in the mob, right? But it's like you messing with a mobster's kid, and they find that they're like, Tony, who did this to you? Who did this to you, Tony? Huh? Who did this to you? And now they're like, okay, yeah, go in the house. Go in the house. I got it. I got it. You all right? Tell your mother I'll be back. Like it's something like that. I can't do the accent, but it's something like that. And now somebody about to realize, like, oh my God, they got a whole bunch of angry mobsters. Look at this. Somebody got a whole bunch of angry mobsters coming at you. I mean, coming at them for what they did to you. Okay? Because of what they did. Like you over here, that's literally what this is giving. Y'all got a mob. Okay? Like this is giving me like crime mob, like Nuck if you buck. Go check that video out of my YouTube. That came up as well. This is giving me like Nuck if you buck. Okay? That's what this energy is for air signs. Like somebody messed with the wrong person. Somebody messed with the wrong fucking person. Like this is not the one you want problems with. And you know what's so crazy, Spicy? I've been picking up crumble, like crumble cookies. I pulled some cards earlier today, and I had pulled like I was getting crumble, like somebody's, this is giving me the crumbling, like somebody's life is about to crumble. Like they, oh my God, somebody, oh shit, they should have never did this. Like it's a whole fucking mob behind you. And this is like somebody not realize. I'm like, they're like, oh shit, there was a chosen one. Why did you say that? Why didn't you have on the nameplate? Okay, why didn't they have on the nameplate? It's like you go to Maybe like you want to go to a public school because you want to experience that. Like you come from, that's confirmation. This is like you coming from royalty and you kind of want to experience what it's like in the real world. Oh, this is like soul level mission. Okay, this is like divine purpose. You want to, kind of like see what's out in the real world. So you end up going to a public school. But and you just kind of, you don't really, you're not a flashy person, so people wouldn't know that you come from royalty. And I feel like that's why they abuse you. But see, the side trick to that is you are walking abundance, and people abusing you literally shows who they are to the core, and why they don't need to that, and why they don't deserve to have access to you. And now they're like, oh shit, why didn't they tell me that they was a chosen one? Like, why did, and they're like, tell you, nobody should have to tell you. You shouldn't be like that in the first place. And when they showed you, you didn't listen. Look, death magic, manipulation, divinity, they was doing all of this fucking dark shit. Somebody was doing some real grimy shit. Real grimy shit. Love spell. Okay? Confirmation. If y'all heard that, dog, somebody could have been, I don't want to say this, but it's like somebody could have been trying to force you to commit suicide or something like that, or have like really dark thoughts. They could have been fucking with your head. You hear that, dog? It's like they didn't want you to believe that you was protected. So they did all of this shit. They did all of this shit under false pretenses. It's like they were obsessed with seeing you in a bad light. They were obsessed with seeing you sick. And I think I did this on TikTok. It's like you have people that you are just a naturally light, genuine person, right? And you have people that, because of the choices that they have made in their lives and the outcomes that they have gotten, because you didn't make those choices, you think you better than them. But you just didn't make those choices. You did not make those mistakes. And even if you did, it didn't exempt you from making mistakes. You just learn quicker from them. Okay. But when you stumble, or like, let's say you call somebody and you need to vent, they took pride in hearing about the hardships that you've been going through. You're like, you call them and you might be crying, oh my God, what's wrong? Oh no, tell me more. Oh, I'm so sorry. Girl, that's what they ask, kid, for thinking they know everything. Yeah, no, just let me know if you need anything. Yeah, I'll be up all night. Girl, I'm about to turn this fucking phone off by the time I get off the phone with they ass. I'll be up all night if you need me. Okay. Yeah, let me know if you need anything. Nah, I just want to know if they need stuff so I can talk about it so they don't get it. All right. Okay. Bye. That's that. Hey. Because for them, hearing about the bad stuff made them, it's like it gave them more power. It's like it let them know that the stuff that they were doing was working. Which is why you had to move in silence. Look at this. Evil eye. Which is why you had to move in silence. Y'all had to learn to move in silence. Okay? You had to learn how to like secretively walk away from this connection, from these people. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. That's confirmation. Okay? So now that y'all have done that, y'all was sharing too much of the wealth and people weren't sharing your burdens with you. And not saying that you want to deflect on everybody, but goddamn, if I'm with you in your time of need, you know, help play out. All right? So now that y'all have came through that, yeah, y'all had to get this out. Like y'all had to learn who was robbing y'all. Hell, it was the folks that y'all was, sleeping with, living with, but bad health. I'm telling you, they about to go through it for fucking with a divine one. You don't treat people any kind of way and think you're gonna get away with it. Divine timing. Okay? Look, this person, they did too much. They did way too much with all these fucking masks. Okay? I'm telling you, they went on the wrong side of the tracks. And so these people are going to have health issues because, one, they're going to be getting their ass spiritually whipped. Okay? They're getting their ass yoked up. And it's going to show physically through, like, physical ailments. Okay? Because that bridge with you, they burned that shit. It's dead and gone. And I feel like you're going to enjoy not hearing them call your phone with all that bullshit. You're going to enjoy the silence. Okay? Look at this. If you want peace, prepare for war. You are going to enjoy the silence because of all that you have been through with these people. Mm-hmm. And y'all got out just in time. You got out just in time. And I've been picking up this energy like this could have been somebody that was using y'all as a human shield. Right? You taking all the force of the karma. That's why y'all had to get out the way. You was taking on the force of the karma. And now that y'all is out that way and that cycle is closed, oh my God, the boogeyman coming for them. Air signs, the boogeyman coming. Okay? Fuck what they say. Watch, observe, and then make your move. Playing games. Mind games. Attempt to disempower, manipulation, intimidate, knowing how to outwit, influence, control, narcissist personality. Okay? They're going to be faced with all of that. Why? Because they should not have done it. They should have honored what was ending. Okay? They should have honored this soul contract. But instead, they tried to hold on to you with dark magic. Okay? Trying to cause you rage and confusion. Trying to get you to crash the fuck out. So that you need to go back to them and need them. They were trying to create a reality of you needing them. Okay? Alright, air signs. That's what y'all got. Okay? Now let's see how y'all feeling in love real quick. Collective. How y'all feeling in love? 148. 40. Alright, let's see how y'all are feeling in love. You guys are letting go of like the hurtful love. Yeah. I feel like you are connecting to your heart again. Okay. Yeah, there's this energy of getting back to the basics of what love is after you have removed all of that toxicity. I do feel like there is somebody that's wanting to come back towards you. Okay, there is something magical. They see that there is something magical about this connection. Like, you bring them ease, you bring them peace. There's something like, it's like psychedelic. I don't know. Like, y'all, there's just like some type of chemistry that you guys have. Like, there's this out of worldly type of connection that you have with this person. And it's almost giving me like they may have rejected it. Why this person rejected? You said so true. They may have rejected it. It's like this person could have thought that, I don't know, they thought that they were protecting themselves. It's like somebody could have thought they were protecting themselves from getting hurt, but I feel like they didn't understand your frequency. Yep, they did not understand your frequency. And it's because there was too much static on their end. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like this person had been listening to like the same type of music or the same radio station. Okay, playing the same songs. And I feel like they heard the words that you said, but I feel like a part of them put conditions on what love was. It's like somebody put conditions on it, like, well, maybe they have to be toxic. Well, maybe if I run behind them, they'll. It's like somebody put conditions on what love was, and that's what was causing them to be restricted and closed off. I tell you one thing, this person damn near they praying for a whole new beginning with you. Okay, this person had to get tired of listening to the same old thing, experiencing the same old thing. It's almost like when that boy had all that chocolate from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and he got sick. Like, this person literally had to get fed up and sick of the lifestyle that they were living or the music that they were listening to. They had to get sick and dissatisfied with the same cycle that they were repeating. Okay, and it's kind of like this person is sitting back, and you said, yep, that's him. Yeah, it's like this person was sitting back, almost being in nostalgia. What about this memory? Drifting on a memory. Mirror. Okay, so it's like this person sitting in the room, and like they're by themselves and they're like replaying this stuff. It's like the whether it was a small conversation or whatever it was that y'all two shared, they've been playing that for forever. How you made them feel, the conversations, it's like that's what they have been using as a template to mirror. Ooh, you, oh my God, y'all, this person is in love with you. This person is in love with you. You said reading him like a book. I'm not liking him right now. I love him, but shaking my head. It's okay. They love the fuck out of you. This connection has definitely been protected. And I feel like it's going to surprise you. This person's coming back to you to surprise you with some type of level of commitment. Yeah, this person wants to lock this down with you. They want to solidify this connection. I almost feel like this person's gonna have y'all meet up. It's like this person might call you and they might want to take you on a date. Um, Maybe somewhere mutual, but somewhere secluded. And I feel like this person wants to. It's almost giving me like 50 Shades of Grey. when Christian and Anastasia was in the room and they were going over their like negotiable, what is non-negotiables and stuff like that. That's what this is giving me. Like they want to have a conversation because they know it's like this person wants to understand in depth what your requirements are, because that's the only way that they can go on this magic carpet ride with you. Ooh, yes, they want to be forgiven. Their heart is ooh, this person's heart is heavy without you. Okay? Their heart is heavy. I'm getting that song by the guy that sing Permission. With your permission, I just wanna spend a little time with you. And he sings that song Adidas. He has this song called Devotion. Oh no, it's not him. Who got that song called Devotion? Tone Seth. Yeah, Tone Sith has this song called Devotion. Like somebody wants you to know, like, and it's giving me that gospel song. That Lord, I'm available to you. Do 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 do. Um. Do 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 do. Show me the way. Don't wanna dun dun dun. Mm. 'Cause I'm available to you. That's what this person wants you to know. They want you to know, like, they see you because you see them. You saw the real them, and they want to show you the real, like, you saw the real you, and they want to show you the real them. They appreciate you for that because it's like this person was, like, drowning. And it's almost like they did not know how to get themselves out. Hey, Justice, I think. You said my storage is empty and not available to you. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and this person is like, okay, listen, like, what you want? Because I feel like they want the same thing. What's this tolerance and mirror? Yes, they want the same thing. Vows. They want the same thing, and I feel like this person is about to finally express it. Mm-hmm. They want this peace with you. Okay. What's your advice with this person? Okay, so they're saying learn from the past. Like y'all both have learned from the past. Okay. And it's saying that this is, the universe is giving y'all to go ahead. It's like y'all, yes. Learn from the past. Hold on, let me clarify this one. Yep, create traditions. It says create traditions for two, continuing the flame of love. Baby, y'all have unlocked the secret code of love. Your secret love. Dun dun be somebody. Your secret love. I feel like this is not, it's not going to be a secret love. This is going to be a protective love. This is going to be a nurturing love. Okay? So listen to Secret Love by Luther Vandross. Luther Vandross has really been playing tonight. I don't know why. And you know what's so funny? I don't know if this was on TikTok or here, but I was talking about like the flounder fish, and I was basically saying how a lot of the flounder fish are like masculine energy, and if they are strong enough, they turn into feminine energy. So only if this masculine was courageous enough to trust their intuition and not suppress it and open their heart and not to see that as a sign of being weakness, as a sign of weakness. Only when this person was able to see that were they able to go through this symbiosis, depend on each other, growing together in a unique rhythm of unity. Okay, so it's like only when this person balanced the energy within themselves could they come into union with you. Okay, could that completeness be done? Because now you have two wholes. Okay, So you're whole in your feminine energy, they're whole in their masculine energy, which means that they are balancing their masculine and feminine energy, and you are doing the same. Okay. And now, because y'all are both complete in your own energy, can this union come together? This is a really dope reading. I don't know. Like, I really like this reading for y'all. Okay. Like, for reals. For reals. All right. Let me see what y'all got coming in this week and what y'all need to focus on. And then I'm going to read y'all a bedtime story. What's coming in this week? Okay. Ooh. We got 8888 personal power. It says all is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending you the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good, and that's what I was telling you guys, okay? Y'all also got some type of clarity coming in. It says you aren't the victim of, and I almost somebody y'all need to take more vitamin C. I saw vitamin C. It says you aren't a victim of your circumstances, rather a beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. It says you will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for your best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end, okay? And that's what you guys were getting. Y'all were getting this clarity of how you are actually, okay, you have control over your reality. Okay? You are the producer of your movie. You are the producer of your screen. You call it, I call the shots. Like blah, blah, blah. You better have my money. Okay? You call the shots. Lucky shirt. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful experiences for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. Like, you are learning how to talk to certain people. All right. And even set boundaries. And it's interesting because one day last week, I've switched up my style for doing personal readings, right? Because I noticed that people were taking advantage. And that's why I don't do like face-to-face readings anymore, because people were taking advantage of my time. So I stopped doing face-to-face readings. And I send them like pre-record readings. If you guys haven't booked a personal, what you waiting for? Um, so there was somebody that was stuck to the old way of doing things, and they were trying to push their agenda. And they was like, well, oh, I would have paid you more money then. And I'm like, but you knew that you were taking up more of my time than you paid for, and you're only now bringing this up because I set a boundary. And I was like, you can book like everybody else. And they were like, well, that doesn't really work for me. Well, your way doesn't work for me, so you can find another reader that suits your needs. Like, I'm not bending and breaking, because this is the thing. If you don't have a solid foundation, then you'll give in to this person, you'll give in to that person, you'll give in to that person. So no, stand on business and stand on, what I'm saying, what your piece is. Don't waver that. You said book one, she is on point. Yes. Because people will literally take advantage of your kind heartedness. And this is the thing, you don't have to like overextend yourself. You don't have to prove that to nobody. Okay? You don't have to prove that to nobody. My answer was no. You can get a cheaper reading on my lives, or you can book a personal. We're not doing face to face. We're not doing that. Oh, but I'll pay you more. No, 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 because then you're going to think that you can take more of my time. And no, you book for the time set that you want. And that's that. Okay? So y'all stand on them boundaries. I don't know who needed to hear that, but you stand on your boundaries and you let that shit be known, and don't you waver, because if they have a problem with your boundaries, then they were okay with you not having any. Okay? So you guys, be good to yourself, be good to each other, have an amazing week on purpose. I'll probably will be back on I'm saying every day but today. I'll say Friday, Thursday. I will probably be back on Wednesday. I'll be putting the reel up on later on today. If you guys want to book me, all of my information is in the description box. Until next time, as always, please trust your intuitions and know that I love you. Okay. To my new subscribers, thank you for being here. To those that like their live, thank you for extending your time and your grace, and thank you for reciprocating the energy. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.